Joining us in studio, Todd Kerns. We'll hear from Todd momentarily. First, a taste of some new solo music from Todd Kerns. This is called Nothing Personal on the Fox.
So alive, followed her dreams to Hollywood and Vine. She's silver. He's got the devil in his smile, got the casting couch in a couple lines. She's flying. Now she remembers all her lines. It's gonna be just this time, and she'll be golden. But then 10 years go by. She's nearly 35. I hope it was worth it. Ain't nothing personal. Ain't nothing personal. Ain't nothing personal. It's just business, yeah. Ain't nothing personal. Ain't nothing personal. Ain't nothing personal. Feeling so alive, got the Brando look and a Leo smile. He's perfect. He's getting the out of Dodge. Got friends out there in Hollywood. He's already gone. But there's a million just like him. His shipping coming in. Sound familiar? Now he's on Santa Monica Boulevard. He's a different kind of star. I hope it was worth it. Ain't nothing personal. Ain't nothing personal. Ain't nothing personal. It's just business, yeah. Ain't nothing personal. Ain't nothing personal. Ain't nothing personal. Sing your favorite song. You knew the words and you'd sing along. What was his name? You were gonna be just like him, 10 feet tall, a Superman. What happened? He met the needle and spoon. He sings a different tune. It's over. Now you're suburbia's king. You can't remember his name. Ain't nothing personal. Ain't nothing personal. Ain't nothing personal. It's just business, yeah. Ain't nothing personal. 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 It's just business, yeah. Ain't nothing personal. 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 It's just business, yeah. Ain't nothing personal. Ain't nothing personal. Ain't nothing personal.
99.3 The Fox in the 90s at noon. A man who's synonymous with the 1990s, but also likes to make music currently as well, and that's certainly a good thing. That's Todd Kerns from his new album. It's called Borrowing Trouble. It's out Tuesday?
Yeah.
Am I getting that right?
Yeah, it's one of those wacky things in this new world of things are ending up online and then in CD. It's, I'm like, cool.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
And things just kind of come out now, too. It's not like, you wait until it always leaks somehow.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's why you kind of want to get it out when you get it out.
Yeah.
where we're at.
Yeah, there you go. Well, Borrowing Trouble is the name of the latest solo album from Todd Kerns. And Todd is in studio with us. Hi, Todd. How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Good,
nice
man.
to see you again.
It's great to see you, too.
How you been?
I've been very well.
Excellent.
I'll
see you later.
Do you miss Canada?
I miss it a lot, but I'm here a lot. I come like more than people know. It's usually like, under the wire. I'm in and out like Batman or something.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
It's really. I was saying not that long ago. There's a great Neil Diamond song that says, "LA's fine, but it ain't home. New York's home, but it ain't mine no more." That's what it feels like to me all the time. This sort of like I'm Canadian, but I live in the States. And there's a lot of us down there, but there's always this sort of like. We really keep it real Canadian down there too. You go to everybody's house and they're listening to like Street Heart and Loverboy. It's really, I'm like stuff we don't listen to at home when we were here, but now when we're down there, it's like all Rush.
So that's awesome. That's awesome. Tell us about the new album. Why did you decide now? Because it's been a while since you released a solo album.
Well, if you know anything about Slash, it's that he is absolutely tireless. So it's like even though Miles is about to go and do a Alter Bridge tour and an album coming out. It doesn't necessarily mean that we're going to be like on any sort of complete shutdown. So the idea to kind of do an acoustic record was mostly the fact that I always wanted to do one, but it was also the fact that I thought I could do it in the amount of time that I was allotted, which meant like coming home really quickly between tours, running into the studio, recording some songs, and then compiling what I'd done and going, here you go.
Sure.
Yeah.
It would have been obvious for you to make a big rock record, but this album is not a big rock record.
No, it's more acousticy and more intimate and that kind of thing. And I like to kind of like tell everybody that I'm so punk rock that I decided to do the complete opposite. But that gives me entirely too much credit. It was mostly just I've always wanted to do more like those Rick Rubin, Johnny Cash type records were a big thing to me, and I wanted to try something like that. And it just felt like this was the perfect perfect time to do so.
So is it a pure acoustic record, or is there
predominantly? Predominantly, it's mostly acoustic. I mean, there's percussion, there's some other vocals here and there, but there's about half the record is just me and a guitar, which is, basically the same thing as pulling your pants down in front of a room and going, "What do you think?"
Yeah,
which I do quite often. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, you live in Vegas; it wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, it's just that's a Wednesday afternoon in Vegas.
Yeah, there you go. So you mentioned Johnny Cash and the inspiration that his latter two albums, I guess.
Yeah.
So we'll word it that way.
Latter five, because a bunch came out posthumously.
Right. There you have it. But it's more acoustic sound. I mean, but Johnny Cash was always synonymous with sort of acoustic old school country music.
Absolutely. So I mean, you can go back to like GNR Lies or even the Nirvana Unplugged record. A lot of the sort of unplugged '90s thing that happened. Yeah. People really dug, and I was really into that kind of like the intimacy of those records.
And that inspired you on this latest album.
Absolutely, yeah.
Again, it's called Borrowing Trouble. You can check out more at toddkerns.com and also Todd Dammit Kerns via Twitter. That's
right.
That's who you follow you there as well.
That's what they call me in Slashland, yeah.
We're going to get you to play, but before we do, there's a Muscular Dystrophy Association is involved with the making of this album, or some of the proceeds. Is that what it is?
Yeah, the proceeds from the best thing about the pledge thing is I got to people were able to pre-order the album.
Pledgemusic.com, yeah,
pledgemusic.com, and then a percentage of the money that came in goes to making the record, and then the rest goes to muscular dystrophy. Yeah,
fantastic.
It was a charity of my choice, and I got a really good friend that has muscular dystrophy, so we kind of threw it that way.
Yeah, good for you. One last question. This is from a listener, actually. Wanted to know if there's going to be a tour. Are you going to go out solo acoustic maybe, or a tour, or some sort of record release party in Vancouver?
We're doing it. Well, actually, we're doing one in Vegas on the 2nd, which was really sort of like, yeah, sure, let's go play. I would definitely think that there'd be one in Vancouver at some point, probably. I mean, I'm out with Slash in July, so probably maybe towards August or whatever. And then, I don't know, the touring aspect has kind of been tossed around. Initially, I was like, nah. But, of course, like any road dog, it's kind of hard to keep off the road. Yeah. So you never know. You never know.
Excellent. Todd Kerns, I wish you well with the solo album.
Thank you,
obviously playing with Slash as well. How is Saul, anyway? How's he doing?
Saul. He's
would
great.
He hit me if I called him that? would you ever say, hey, Saul? Are you at that point yet?
No, I don't think anybody. I know his father. His father's this elderly English chap, and he's like, he calls him Slash. So
he does.
Slash. The only person I ever saw call him Saul was the mother of Phil Lynott from
Thin Lizzy.
Thin Lizzy. We were in Ireland, and she goes, "Do I call you Saul?" And he goes, Slash.
Excellent. Thank you for that story. Borrowing Trouble is out on Tuesday. This is Todd Kerns performing live at the Fox.
This is a song called, the second song on the record that follows the one you just heard. This is called "The Devil in Me." Daddy's girl, mama's boy,
joy of shame and in the shame of joy. Mother's milk, baby's breath, hungry enemy eyes that fill me with regret. I do the things I shouldn't do, and say the things I shouldn't say. 'Cause in the end, all that's good in you will bring out the devil in me. You bring out the devil in me. You bring out the devil in me. What a happy couple you'll be, you and the devil in me. Of modern man and primal urge, forgiven or forbidden, blissful as we burn, we'll fight us fight, and sinners sin. Kill our conscience as we let temptation in. Do the things I shouldn't do, and say the things I shouldn't say. 'Cause in the end, all that's good in you will bring out the devil in me. You bring out the devil in me. You bring out the devil in me. What a happy family we'll be, you and my demons and me. Mama's boy and daddy's girl, now the beginning and the end of each other's world. Angel here with barbed wire heart, put your trust in me and I'll tear your world apart. And I'll do the things I shouldn't do, and say the things I shouldn't say. 'Cause in the end, all that's good in you will bring out the devil, will bring out the devil in me. You bring out the devil in me. You bring out the devil in me. What a happy couple we'll be, you and the devil in me. And scene.
Neil Morrison is your cook, and he's serving up the 90s at noon on the Fox.
There as well. Thanks, Todd, for coming by. Appreciate it, man. It's always a pleasure to see you. The new album is called Borrowing Trouble. It's available June 4th. June 4th. So another week away. There we go. June 4th. Get that correct. And two from Todd Kerns there. We heard a song that you played acoustically called The Devil in Me, and also the first single from the album, Nothing Personal. June 4th, the new Todd Kerns. ToddKerns.com for more information.